Let's head to the Southwest now. In the Dallas suburb of Mansfield, Texas, one teenager is soaring to new heights. Voted one of the best places to live by Money Magazine in 2007, Mansfield, Texas is a true up-and-comer. Today, Mansfield is home to the next great thing. She's a world-class athlete who does her damage in track and field. Meet Shade Weygandt, a tremendous athlete with Olympic-sized aspirations. Mansfield's standout Shade Weygandt is that rare athlete gifted in everything she does. But the one thing setting her apart from most around the world, her ability as a pole vaulter. And to her, there's nothing like the euphoria of that perfect jump.
I run from kind of a short distance because I am a sprinter. You need to hit the exact same foot pattern. You know, you have a certain mid that you need to hit. And then when you get to the plant at the box, your last left needs to hit at the exact same spot every single time. And then you put the plant up, it has to be really tall. And, you know, you have to get off the ground, have a big right knee drive, get in the right position to push off the pole, and clear the bar.
Weygandt is the three-time Texas state champion in women's pole vaulting, so she knows a thing or two about reaching new heights. And for the better part of 4 years, Weygandt's been the sport's dominant figure on a national stage. In fact, ever since her arrival on campus as a ninth grader, Weygandt's been a standout, much to the delight of her head coach.
Freshman year, I had no idea I had a pole vaulter coming up. She comes bouncing into my room and goes, "I'm Shade, I'm your vaulter." I told her, you know, freshman year, you have to vault with the team. You have to work out with our club, our coach at the time, and be on our track, and she ran relays for us. And once she set the freshman national record and won state, then everything changed.
Fast forward 3 years from that moment to this past spring, where Weygandt notched the personal best 13 feet 9.5 inches. That mark is the fourth best effort in national high school history. To her, though, it's nothing new. Weygandt already owns virtually every Texas high school pole vaulting record, but that's not all. Shade was ranked the #1 youth pole vaulter in the world for 2008. Yet there is one very distinguished mark in which Weygandt has failed to reach. Of course, we're talking about the national high school outdoor record of 14 feet 2 inches. And her personal best is just a mere 5 inches off that mark.
It's part of the why I do this sport. It's just for that feeling when you're just over the bar and you're coming down and you see that it isn't coming down with you.
Early on, there was some thought that martial arts, not pole vaulting, would ultimately be Weygandt's claim to fame.
I gained a second-degree black belt in Taekwondo, and you know, I lived and breathed it also. You know, like whenever I go for a sport, I don't just go for like just complete fun. Just, you know, I'm gonna do a little bit here and there. No, like whenever I do a sport, I just try to be the best at it that I can. And you know, it's also helped me grow a lot, Taekwondo. You know, it helped me with pole, I believe, because it has body awareness and a lot of the strength and ab muscles.
Once she arrived in middle school, there would be no more Taekwondo. Instead, she turned to a new sport. And under the tutelage of Paul Richards, Weygandt began to excel in pole vaulting. The Richards name is a familiar one in that sport. Paul's father, Bob Richards, won Olympic gold medals in pole vaulting in 1952 and 1956. In fact, Bob Richards is the only two-time Olympic gold medalist in pole vaulting. And recently, Weygandt got the opportunity to swap stories with her club coach's dad, the former Olympic champion.
I got to meet him, and he showed me his gold medal, or both of them, and it was just really amazing. And his dad's just an amazing, like, you know, storyteller, and he told me all about all of his experiences as well.
In one of the stories that he tells, it's how, you know, one great athlete will talk to a child, and that child will get motivated and grow on and become great themselves, and then they touch somebody else. And it's a sort of an unending string. Well, Shade is going to be one of those kids. She's got the fire, she's got the ability, and now she believes in her heart that she's going to be great.
Right now, her main goal is the Olympics, and 2012 represents her first real chance to get there.
That's definitely what I'm trying to get towards. This year, I made the Olympic B qualifying, which I'm not qualified for the trials or anything, but just the fact that I've made that definitely puts, you know, a good hope in my mind that I'll be good in 2012 to go. You know, and especially talking about Bob Richards' medal, you know, I saw it and I'm just like, you know, everything that I've been working for is working towards this.
She has incredible speed, just incredible athleticism, but what really sets her apart from other kids is she works at it until she's the best.
Making that just a bit easier is this. just about whenever she wants. Weygandt can simply walk out of her back door, taking just a few additional steps, right over to the pole vault pit in her own backyard.
I love the pit in my backyard. It's so convenient. I just, come from my house, mosey on down in my backyard, and I get to practice there. It's comfy, convenient, and it definitely made things a lot easier on me in a way.
Weygandt is headed to Texas Tech next year for college, and as this, her final high school season, begins to come to a close, her coach enjoys her final few months with that once-in-a-lifetime athlete.
She definitely is special. She's going to be that once-in-a-lifetime. You look back and go, wow, that was a really special 4 years.